Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny. So today's video is about the current happening between what we heard that Pastor Jerry Eze said to Ooni of Ife concerning his marriage with Queen Naomi. We already know what happened 2 years ago, that Queen Naomi left and said she's not longer interested in the marriage between she and Ooni of Ife. During that time, a lot of prominent people and a lot of kingmakers from Ile-Ife also went to talk to her to see if she will return, which she declined and said she's not coming back to the palace and she's no longer, interested in being Ooni of Ife's wife. Now, there is a whole lot of prophecies flying around that Queen Naomi is holding the grace of Ooni of. I don't know how they are putting it, but the recent one now is they said Pastor Jerry Eze said if Queen Naomi did not return as Ooni of Ife's wife, that Ooni of Ife's reign as a king will not last, something like that. You know what that means, and like a whole lot of people have been reacting to it. Honestly, one thing about this blogging of a thing is you hear different stories. You will not even know the one that is truth and the one that is not truth. Even sometimes we that is doing videos, that is the ones who will talk, and some people will say it's not true, while some people will say it's true. That's one thing about vlogging and blogging, but the truth of the matter is Pastor Jerry Eze, we've not seen like an evidence or video of him saying that if Ooni of Ife did not bring Queen Naomi back, or if Queen Naomi did not return to the palace, that Ooni of Ife's reign will not last. I don't believe such, and I've not seen the video with my two eyes, or listened to any message like that. Even though since how many months now, there's been a lot of prophecies flying around with different people that claim to be seers, which I don't know if they are. I'm not judging anyone, saying that Ooni of Ife should bring Queen Naomi back. If not, his reign will not last, something like that. Like they are trying to say that Queen Naomi is destined to marry Ooni of Ife to fulfill his destiny. I don't really understand that part, but one thing about life is there are some people that will come to your life to uplift you. There are some people that will come to your life, and if they remain in your life, things will remain good for you. Not only in material things like long life and prosperity, prosperity, yeah, but long life mainly. And because of them, because of the grace they carry, if there is any bad thing that wants to happen to the person, because of the grace they carry, will quench it. So that's what those seers meant, that Queen Naomi has a big grace. We don't dispute that, but in other words, I don't believe all those things, honestly. If we talk about wealth, since Queen Naomi left, Ooni of Ife is making more money, and Queen Naomi herself, in the other hand, when she left, a lot of people said she won't make it, she will go broke. She's making more money, she's making more progress since she left. Excuse me. Like both of them, both Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi are doing so well in their different, their different ways. Even though Ooni of Ife is married to many wives right now, so people are saying that those women Ooni of Ife married, none of them are his wife. That kind of thing. That Queen Naomi needs to return to the palace so that the grace she's holding will, sustain Ooni of Ife's life and whatever. I don't know how they are putting it, but honestly, I know such thing happens, but I believe God is the giver of life. God is the protector of life. God forgives. Like, there's a whole lot of people in this world that have done so many despicable things, so many wicked, like so many disgusting things, but they are still alive. They are waxing and they are rich. They have everything they want. So sometimes all these things sometimes is very, very confusing. But in other words, I'm not saying that this kind of thing does not work. It works, but I don't think Pastor Jerry Eze said anything. Pastor Jerry Eze did not say anything concerning Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife's marriage. I believe that if really Pastor Jerry wanted to say something, because people are saying that Pastor Jerry Eze is a friend to Ooni of Ife. This is very new to me. I've never heard or see Pastor Jerry Eze and Ooni of Ife together, gisting, talking as a friend, like the way people are putting it. Even though there is a lot of things that are not meant for social media, they might be friend and will not see it on social media, but I don't really believe it. I don't believe it. The only thing I will believe is if they see each other in an occasion, they will give each other, their own respect. You understand what I mean? But right now, I don't really believe that Pastor Jerry said that kind of thing. People should stop using pastor's name to say what they did not say. You understand? And I believe also that if truly Queen Naomi will sustain will sustain Ooni of Ife's reign or throne, I think since Ooni of Ife is the father of her Queen Naomi's son, I think she will also, wherever she will be, wherever she wants to stay, she will still from there be praying for Ooni of Ife, and it will still be working. But one thing I noticed, what they said is, Queen Naomi said she's no longer Ooni of Ife's wife, but they have not divorced traditionally. So that was why the person said if they finally does that and Queen Naomi marries another man, that that is going to be a very big problem for Ooni of Ife. I don't really understand that. One thing I know is everybody is like nobody is irreplaceable. Sometimes people go through divorce. They thought that if they leave, how would they cope without this person? At the end of the day, give them few months, give them few weeks, you see them moving on gradually, weeks turning months, months turning years, and they're still alive, waxing. They have already moved on with their life. If destiny said they will come back, they will still come back to each other one way or the other. And one thing I believe about Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi's case is their case is just like something can happen anytime. We can wake up one morning and we start hearing that Queen Naomi has gone back to Ooni of Ife. It's very, very possible. Like, it's very, very possible. Yeah. But one thing people should know is when they are pushing it too much for them to come back together, it might not happen now. It will happen when everybody has already moved on about their story. That's when it will even happen, or they have decided on their own to remain husband and wife while Queen Naomi remain in her house. Because even while Queen Naomi was still married to Ooni of Ife, she hardly stay in the palace. She's always in her house. She hardly be at the palace. So the marriage can still remain like that, because if you notice that post that Queen Naomi made concerning her and Ooni of Ife's marriage, how she no longer wants to be the queen of Ile Ife, rather the queen of the people. The post is no longer in her Instagram, and there is also the second one she wrote that time. All of them concerning Ooni of Ife is no longer in her Instagram. Maybe she made it public, she made it private. Yeah, so I don't know. It's only them that know, and everyone will be happy if they come back, but a lot of people will be disappointed because what is she coming back to do with other 7 women, like 7 wives? But anyway, so this is the truth about this matter. Pastor Jerry Eze did not tell Ooni of Ife anything for now. In fact, a lot of their members are saying that who fabricated this story, that the person should provide video for evidence. But sometimes, even if you have video, it's not something you put on social media, because on YouTube especially, because of copyright. Anyway, the only thing I know is only if God wants to bring Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi back, he knows how he will do it. Maybe when the child grows up. But for now, I know and I think that Queen Naomi can never go back to that palace with 7 women. No, it's not possible. Unless there is something triggered it. Unless there is something they are not telling us. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.